Hello, and welcome back to Embodied Astrology. This is a weekly series where I share messages about what this week's astrology wants to teach us and how it's inviting you to work with this energy so that you can embody your most authentic self and live your best life. Man, the world is heavy right now, and it's been heavy for a long time, but I feel that we are at an inflection point, and I'm sure you can feel it too. If you are sad, angered, outraged, feeling helpless, hopeless, hopeful, all of it at the same time in varying mixtures and ratios at any given time of day. I just want to acknowledge that that's because you are human. You're not alone. And this is a really important time for us to stick together, to look out for each other, to check on each other, and to do everything that we can in our power to support our communities far and wide. So I just want to open up this episode by saying that I thank you for being here. I thank you for showing up in the ways that you've been able to show up. And I'm sending you so much love as we all navigate these really trying times. And we feel it already. The astrology is mirroring everything that's happening now on the ground. And although we can look at our situation right now and see that things are devastating and outrageous and completely abhorrent, however, we also can feel hope and this dawning of a new era that is on the horizon, and it is mirrored in the astrology that is happening this very week. So I'm going to share with you some messages and reminders from this week's astrology that I hope feel supportive, that I hope feel inspiring, that I hope help you feel a sense of comfort and also courage during these really crazy times that we are living in. This week's astrology is all about how we are taking action, bringing our collective vision, the future that we want to see for all of us, how we are bringing that into the here and now, and how we all in our own ways can step up and be leaders in our community to bring forth this change that we want to see. Basically, as I'm recording this, Neptune has finished up what I believe is a 14-year transit in the sign of Pisces and is now entering Aries, and it's going to be here for more than a decade. This is ushering in a new era of trailblazing, of taking fearless action towards creating the future that we want to see. This is a time to be a leader. This is a time to fight for the ideals and the values that we believe in. While we are ushering in this era of taking courageous action and being a trailblazer, there's also this added layer of feeling anger and feeling outraged. And if you are feeling angry and you are feeling outraged, good. It's a great place to be. And I think it is something that ultimately drives us to take those courageous steps to usher in that better world for all of us. The astrology of this week is a reminder that when we feel this anger and outrage and desire to act, to make sure that we're channeling it in the right places. How are you using this anger to take action that matters, that feels productive? And also, how are you taking care of yourself and making sure that you don't burn yourself out, that we're taking breaks, that we are checking in with each other, checking in with ourselves, doing the things that we need to do in order to feel like we can sustain this energy that we're feeling right now and keep this action and motivation going for weeks and months and years to come. This Sunday, we have a full moon in Leo, which is a sign that is about heart-led leadership and generosity and authentic self-expression. And this full moon is opposing all of these placements that we currently have in Aquarius. We have Mars, Venus, Mercury, the Sun, Pluto, all in Aquarius, opposing this full moon in Leo. And so I sense that this is a time for reflecting and perhaps inviting in new ways that we want to show up and be leaders within our community. Your very leadership is required in this time. This is a message that is extremely inclusionary. It's not exclusionary. This is how can you personally show up for your community in big ways and small that allow us to connect and to move forward towards a better, brighter future that works well for all of us. What's been happening and has continued to happen in our cities here in the US at the hands of ICE, what's happening right now in Minnesota is absolutely appalling, abhorrent. Civilians are getting murdered just for trying to protect their neighbors. And it is completely heart-wrenching to watch. And yet, I feel hope when I see all of the people in Minnesota who were striking last Friday, tens of thousands of people out in the streets from all different parts of the community, everybody coming together to say that we stand in supporting and protecting our neighbors. We do not support this completely illegal, unjust violence against our communities. And so my message for anybody watching this, regardless of how you've voted in the past, is that you're invited to speak up too. You're invited to say that we do not stand for this. This is not America. This is not human. This is not just. This is not right. If for some reason you've been silent up until this point because you're unsure or you're scared or you don't know what to say, I just want to say that you are invited. And you're invited to share your gifts and your light with your communities in whichever ways that feel authentic to you. If you are somebody who is making art, if you are somebody that is calling your senators, if you are somebody who is going out and protesting in the streets, you are providing aid for the people who are out there doing so. Whatever it is that you can do to support your community and to stand up and lead in a way that feels authentic to you, this is exactly what this full moon in Leo is inviting you to do. So my practice for you, given the astrology that we are living in right now, number one, call your senators this week so that we can defund and abolish ICE. Number two, as we continue to take action in ways that we have never done before, as we continue to blaze new trails, as we continue to care for our communities, it sounds kind of silly, but I think it might be helpful to come up with some sort of pep talk phrase for yourself, whether it is, I am brave, I am strong, we will get through this. These little things that you can say to yourself as a reminder as you continue to push yourself to take action, to show up as a leader in ways that you perhaps haven't done before. Just grounding yourself with this saying or phrase that reminds you that you are safe, you are not alone, we are all in this together, and that you have the power to create so much positive change. And that's it for this week's episode of Embodied Astrology. Stay safe out there. Check in on your people. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I post new videos every Monday. And I hope you have a powerful, energizing full moon in Leo this Sunday.